should be played at high volume. This should be played at high volume. This should be played at high volume. Preferably in a residential area.
The following thoughts on Happy Hour do not represent Cox Media Group or its sponsoring. Anything you hear may and will be used against you. Thank you. Voted as best local podcast in Tampa Bay by the Creative Loafing. You're listening to Happy Hour.
What up? What is happening? This is Happy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppy, and I'm very proud about my next guest. He is one of my sponsors, Simply Prepaid of T-Mobile in Gulfport. One of the best around. Tony is on the phone line. What's up, dude?
Ryan, how's it going today, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. I'm very pumped to have you guys as my sponsor. But here's what I want to know is, out of everybody in the Tampa Bay media scene that you could have reached out to, what was it about me that you guys were like, I want Hoppy to sponsor us?
Well, Ryan, we got your information from Patrick, and I think it was just the energy and the vibe and all of the different outlets that you are actually in touch with in the market that really, really made your show shine over everybody else.
Yeah, I'm really trying to, have this market know who I am. If I were to make it in radio, when I'm going to, I want it to be this market. This market's legit. This market is very loyal to its radio. You know what I mean?
I do, and I think that you're definitely pushing positive messages and supporting the smaller businesses, which is huge in this area.
Well, that's what you got to do, too, because what I liked about your place, Simply Prepaid of T-Mobile in Gulfport, what I liked is you guys weren't the everyday salesman where it's you're just trying to get a deal out of somebody. You guys actually care about the people that come in there. So for anybody that hasn't been to Simply Prepaid of T-Mobile in Gulfport, what do you guys do there?
Well, Ryan, our mantra is we treat everybody like we treat our family. You know, we don't let people come into our store and just push them on the product that we want to sell. We find out what they need, what they're looking for, and what's going to be the best fit to leave our store happy and come back and send their friends back to us.
How often do you get it where the friends come back and you guys get referred?
That is honestly 90% of our business is referrals.
What's that like? Does that make you feel good because you're helping other people that maybe can't afford cell phone service to get an unlimited plan with a nice smartphone? Does it feel good to do that?
It does, and we try to reach out to not just our community, but everybody in the Tampa Bay area.
Yeah,
to let them know that that they can come to our store. If they don't have a dime to spend, we'll take care of them.
And is it because you guys deep down care? Because what I liked about you was you were very humble, laid back, and outgoing. There wasn't a part of you that was fake, you know?
Yes, that is true. I'm very open. I'm very honest, and again, it's not about making the sale.
Yeah,
it's about keeping loyal customers, and again, getting the referrals.
And what are some of the best parts, or what are some of the things that you guys sell at Simply Prepaid of T-Mobile? What's all the cool gadgets, as the kids say nowadays?
Some of the hot items out now are the selfies. That's a huge one.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in our area being a beach community. Everybody is trying to get down by the beach and take their pictures by the water. The cell phone cases are always big. We stock cases that you're not going to find at Walgreens and every other store. We stock the stuff that's trendy and cool.
Yeah, you guys had a lot of cool things there, because if you go to the major places, they'll have a good selection of it, but they weren't as cool as the ones you guys had. It seems like the ones that you guys had were a little more different. I've never seen those type before.
That's what we do. We actually work with several different vendors to get the stuff that you're not going to see in every store that you walk into. We try to keep it different and off the wall.
And how do you guys serve Gulfport? Because you're also a part of the Chamber of Commerce for Gulfport, so you're very involved in the area. What's it like?
Being involved in Gulfport is an amazing thing. It is very, very close-knit, very tight. With the businesses in Gulfport, the biggest thing that they all push is use chamber members first.
Yes.
So the restaurants, the bars, the shops, if they have associates that need phones, that need something fixed, we get the business.
And would you say it's sort of like a small town vibe where everybody cares about each other and it's very laid back? Is that what Gulfport is?
Gulfport is very laid back. It's very fun. There's something to do from 8 in the morning till 3 the next morning. There's always something going on. Everybody knows everybody. And the best part, it's a pet-friendly town.
Is that a big thing where you see a lot of dogs walking in Gulfport? So, like, if someone has a dog, would this be the perfect area for them?
It is a fantastic area for dogs. 99% of the people in the town own dogs. Our bars downtown are dog-friendly. So it's a great time at 2 in the afternoon on a Saturday to bring your dog downtown and go have a beer and sit by the water.
And now for people who haven't been to Gulfport, there's so many different places in this Bay Area that you can go on a Friday or Saturday night to drink and party. Why should people from the Bay Area begin going to Gulfport?
Gulfport it's becoming a fantastic destination for not just locals but people out of town. There's always something going on. And you'll never meet a stranger in Gulfport.
Yeah.
Everybody, again, you've been down there with me. Everybody is so friendly.
It was unreal. It was like being in a different part of like Florida. Like St. Pete's great. I love living there, but it's so big that it's just very crowded when you go there on a Friday night. But I felt like everybody there was just like very laid back and very genuine in Gulfport.
They are. The people are they're so friendly, and I will say, for anybody that's around the area that's never been, you are missing out.
What are they missing out on? What is the first thing that comes to your mind?
The first thing that comes to my mind is the restaurants, the nightlife, the shopping, the beach. There's so many things that are in Gulfport, that happen in Gulfport, that you really have to experience it to know what you're missing.
Yeah, when me and you got lunch, that place we went to, what's it called? That was delicious, dude. Oh, my God.
O'Maddie's Restaurant.
Oh, my God. It was like an orgasm in my mouth. It was so fucking good, dude. Ridiculous.
They definitely are probably the top destination spot in Gulfport.
Yeah.
As far as food, drinks, nightlife, again, just like I told you, karaoke, 365 days a year, 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. It is a party.
Yeah, when me and you were going out and drinking, you told me about the big karaoke night, so all the listeners definitely need to check it out. And when you're at karaoke night, is there a go-to song you sing or a tune that just comes to your head? Like, what goes down when you're at karaoke night?
Oh, gosh. When I'm there, we do maybe some Kool and the Gang, some Panic at the Disco. I like to do anything that will get people up on the dance floor and having a good time.
Are you the life of the party?
I don't know if I'm the life of the party, but boy, I sure make it fun.
What's the craziest thing, the most wild night you've ever had in Gulfport where it's like one that will go down for the ages?
That would probably be St. Patrick's Day 2 years ago. They block off the streets and have a giant street party.
Yeah.
And I remember coming back to my house at 2 in the morning with about 15 people eating cabbage and collard greens with us.
How much did you drink that night? Was it a very long and fun night?
Oh, it wasn't just the night. We started drinking probably 10 in the morning and just continued all day.
How do you do that, dude? Because I'm not like a lightweight, but I can't just like drink all day. You guys seem like party animals over there in Gulfport. Like, I feel like once I come over there, you guys are just going to make me into this like party boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of equate it to going to the gym and working out.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just jump on a bench and bench press 250 pounds. You work your way up to it, and we're pretty much all champions down there now.
How long did it take before you became a champion of drinking in Gulfport?
About a week.
Has there been any nights that you regret where you're like looking at your phone or Twitter and you're like, oh my God, really?
Oh, I've done some pretty crazy stuff down there, but as long as I go home and take my wife home with me, I'm safe. So
yeah, nothing's weirder than like when you wake up the next morning and you're like, how did I get into my bed? You know what I mean? There's no better feeling, and you check your phone to make sure that your texts were good.
Yeah, I try to leave if it's going to be a crazy night, I'll leave my phone home.
Or I have it where I have this thing called drunk mode where I can't call anybody unless it's like numbers that I want to be able to call. So then my mom or my aunt doesn't get calls.
I will say I have called my mom a couple times.
It
and
annoyed
really
her.
Remember it? Yes. 2 a.m, she wasn't too happy.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear from their drunken son when they're trying to sleep at 2 a.m. Because I'm an idiot. I'm so lovey-dovey and like annoying when I'm drunk that I'm just like, "Hi, Mom," and she's like, "What are you doing? Are you drunk?" No.
Yep,
Ridiculous.
I do the exact same thing.
It's weird how I don't call like one of my friends or a girl. I call my mom. Very odd. I don't know why I do that.
Yeah, I just kind of go through my phone and pick the person I really at that point like the least, and that's the person I'm calling the most.
Or for me last year, there was this girl I wanted to hook up with, and I was very immature back then. And the nights I would want to hook up with her were the nights that I would call her like 4 times in a row. And you would look at your phone the next morning, and you're like, God damn it, what am I doing, Hoppy?
Oh, God, no. Nope, no more of that for me.
What's it like being married? Do you enjoy it?
I do. It's actually coming up on 7 years now for us.
Nice.
And it's a challenge. Every day is a challenge, but it's fun. It's always fun learning new stuff about my wife.
Even 7 years into the marriage, you're learning new things?
Every day I learn new stuff about her. And it's fun. There's never a dull moment at all.
That's good, man, because when I met you, I could just tell that you're like a fun dude. Like, you're not very bland. You know what I mean? Like, you're always doing something, which I like.
We try to, as much as possible, be out, whether it's out going downtown or whether it's going to one of the art walks that Gulfport has, or just any events. We always get out and we're always showing our face somewhere.
Would you say that you guys are well known in the Gulfport area?
I think personally we are pretty well known. Again, we're always trying to support the local community, whether it's the local elementary schools, whether it's being out at events like the pet rescues that we have.
Yeah.
We're always out just mingling with the public. Absolutely.
Now, where can people find you guys again? Where can they find Simply Prepaid of Gulfport online, and where can they come to the shop?
A shop is located at 5014 Gulfport Boulevard in beautiful Gulfport, Florida. And they can find us online at www.harmonymade.com. That's harmonymade, MADE.com.
Well, man, I'm glad that you guys picked me as a sponsor. I was very flattered. I actually didn't think it was real life. When I got the message, I thought it was spam. But then when you sent me the email, then I was like, this might be legit. So I'm very proud and I'm very honored to be helping you guys out.
I think we both owe a huge shout out to Patrick for making all of this possible. He was great in putting us in touch.
And I will definitely have him on the show too. And I will be sure we all need to hang out soon, all of us.
We will definitely hook something up here in the very near future for all of us to get together.
All right, sounds good, man. Keep up the good work, and I will promote this as often as I can, because on sites like Twitter, what I do is throughout the day I tweet out like 6 things that I promote: my app, my website, my decals, and now you guys are a part of that where it's like a timed tweet. So every day in the afternoon I'll be promoting Simply Prepaid of Gulfport.
That's awesome. We really appreciate that, and as always, we're looking forward to making this a long-lasting venture with you.
Sounds good. Have a great day, man.
Awesome. Thanks so much for having me on, Ryan.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right, buddy. Have a good day.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And that was my guy, Tony, from Simply Prepaid of Gulfport. They are very legit. They are very humble. And I'm always honored whenever anybody approaches me about being a sponsor. But what I liked about him was he was so much fun to be around. We got lunch, and he was always talking in the fact that he was so unique and fun to listen to and just fun to engage with, because a lot of dudes can be very boring and not have much going on. But trust me when I say Tony is humble. Trust me when I say everybody at Simply Prepaid of Gulfport, they are great to be around. Now, here is their contact info if you want to go to Simply Prepaid of Gulfport. 5014 Gulfport Boulevard South. That is 5014 Gulfport Boulevard South, and that's in Gulfport, Florida. Obviously, 727-331-1934. That is 727-331-1934. Go there, say that Ryan Hoppy brought you, and they will hook you up with some swag if you activate your phone. My guy Ryan over there is great at activating. He can do it in a timely fashion. Everybody there is amazing. This has been Hoppy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppy, saying peace out.
Hoppy Hour. Hoppy Hour.